Welcome back, everyone. Um, Today, first of all, I would like to thank all of you who reached out to me on YouTube and Instagram and told me that my videos are helping you. The information that I shared in my last two videos have got a really good response, and I'm really happy about that. Uh, yeah, because when I uploaded the video just out when I came out from the embassy, and I just wanted to share the important information with everybody else. Genuinely, I wanted to share this information with everybody else since I did a lot of research before applying for my visa, and few of the information which I didn't get anywhere online. That kept me tensed even till the day of my appointment. So I know how much this information, at least I was looking forward to such information. Right, so let's move on to my computer screen now. So let's talk about paperwork today. In this video, I'm going to share important information regarding assembling your visa application file, as well as I'm going to share a few tips and official websites which helped me through my journey of understanding opportunity card better. Yeah, so one such website would be chancenkarte.com. I came across this website sometime in last year when I was gaining more information regarding Schengen visa. As you all know, last time when I applied for my tourist visa application, it got rejected since the agencies that I went through made stupid mistakes in filing my case. So the third time I decided to do the application by myself, and I went through the German embassy's website and gained whatever information I could before preparing my own Schengen visa application. And I wanted to look for as much information I could find online, and I somehow landed on this page. And that time the minimum requirement for opportunity card looked different. So that time showing a work experience of minimum 2 years was a mandatory requirement. However, on 3rd of June this year, when they launched opportunity card, they have introduced option 1, which sounds like a replacement for job seekers visa category, which is now been discontinued. And of course, point based system for those who cannot show a fully recognized degree, which is really good. So yeah, I highly recommend you guys to go through this website once to gain more information regarding opportunity card, and also it has a application assistant. All right, let's move on to the documentation part now. um, so this is the official Indian German embassy's website, where you can see the list of document that you would need to carry with you on the day of your visa appointment. Please be mindful that here I'm showing the Indian website. If you're watching this video from a different country, please go through the official website based on the country of your residence. Okay, so the first website that German embassy recommend you guys is Make It in Germany. Here you can read about opportunity card in itself, and also the point based system. They also have a questionnaire here. If you type the name of your country and take this test, it will help you identify your qualification or eligibility for opportunity card. So basically, if you're going through a point based system, you need a total of minimum 6 points. So this will help you with that. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the paperwork. First, you must possess a valid passport, and make sure the validity of your passport is at least more than a year, so that they can give you 12 months of uh, uh, entry to Germany. And make sure there are 2 empty pages for visa stamping. Second, you need to fill this application form. Uh, Please make sure that you fill this form once you have received your date of appointment, right? Do not fill it before that, because you have to update your travel details, like the date that you want to enter Germany, the date that you want to exit. So please fill this form once you already have an appointment day. Yeah, if you need help in filling this form, I will create a separate video on this, but for this video, let's move on. Two identical passport size photographs. Please make sure that the photograph that you are going to carry meets the requirement and specification of German embassy. You can find the information regarding that on Google as well, or on official German embassy's website. Need to take two prints of the declaration form with you, two copies of the passport's data page, of course, where the information regarding you, your date of birth, and your address. Yeah. Proof of sufficient financial means. In here, you can either show a blocked account or your last 3 months bank statement, or a formal obligation letter which is sent to you by your sponsor from Germany, right? And how much amount you have to show is mentioned here: a minimum of 1027 euros per month for the entire duration of your stay, which will be 12 months, plus some extra funds for your return flight ticket, right? And same amount should be shown on your bank statement. If you're planning to show bank account statement, the same applies there as well. In case you have a sponsor living in Germany, then they can send you this formal obligation letter by post, by proving their financial situation at the government office in Germany. Yeah. There is one more document that can be considered as a proof of financial means for your visa application, other than these three. Okay, so if you scroll further down here in the information box, they have clearly mentioned that as part of opportunity card, you are permitted to work maximum total of 20 hours per week, which is considered like a part-time job. Yeah, so if you have already secured a part-time job while you're in India, and at the time of your visa application, on the appointment day, if you can hand over your work contract to them, then that can be considered towards your financial support, and you do not need to show that much funds in your blocked account or in your current account. However, please carry your bank statements of last 3 months, in case the visa officer asks you to show a little bit of funds as well as along with your work contract. But yes, that's a good alternative to financial document. Okay, moving on. Proof of accommodation. So this has to be shown for the entire duration of your stay. In case you have an invitation letter by a friend or a family member who is living in Germany, and they would like to invite you to stay with them while you are looking for a job in Germany, then in that case they will have to send you a written invitation mentioning their complete address, including the postal code and the reason why they would like to support you, and what kind of relationship you have with them. So this original letter has to be submitted to the embassy. Yeah, and in case you do not have an invitation from a sponsor in Germany, then you have to show your hotel booking or some kind of accommodation arrangement in Germany. Yeah. So somebody asked me in that what if they do not have booking accommodation arrangement for the entire duration? Is that okay if they just show accommodation for 1 month or 3 months? Is that all right? Uh, so I would say, based on my experience in my last two visa application, which is the tourist visa and opportunity card, I would say German embassy is really strict about the information that they mention on the checklist. Yeah, if they have asked you for certain information or document, then please understand that it is mandatory, right? They expect you to show what is being mentioned here, and in case they are asking you for something which is not mentioned on this page, then they would definitely give you some time to submit those additional documents. However, if they have already mentioned here that you have to show proof of accommodation for the entire duration, then you have to. Or what you can do is you can at least plan your stay for the first 3-4 months, uh, and for the remaining months you can mention that in the motivational letter, that as I will start my job search in Germany, I would know it better where I want to live for the next for the remaining duration. If, for example, if you land in Berlin first, and what if you do not find the suitable job for yourself in that particular region and you would like to move to a different city. So that kind of scenario can also be explained in the motivational letter. However, in that case, you will have to show more financial, more funds in for the first 3-4 months. Uh, and for the remaining months, you can mention that in the motivational letter, that as I will start my job search in Germany, I would know it better where I want to live for the next, for the remaining duration. If, for example, if you land in Berlin first, and what if you do not find the suitable job for yourself in that particular region and you would like to move to a different city. So that kind of scenario can also be explained. At least 3 to 4 months of booking, so that the visa officer understand that you are well planned about your job search and you're really serious about it, and you do know which part of Germany suits your job search criteria. And for the remaining of the months, you can show additional funds to support your stay. Right? So that can also be done. But in my situation, I showed the stay for the entire 12 months of duration. However, I did mention in my motivational letter that depending on the kind of job that I do, I would be willing to relocate to any part of Germany. And also, I was very open to travel to different cities in Germany in case I get an invitation for an interview. Very well prepared to travel to different parts of Germany as well. Moving on to option 1 and option 2. So for option 1, straightforward criteria, which is your university degree, which is completely recognized in Germany. And how you would know that is through an event database. You have to open this link and check so we will first check your rewarding institution. For example, if you did your degree from a university called APJ Abdul Kalam, okay, so you will click on this university and you will check if the status of this university is H plus or not. If your university's status on this database is H plus, it means that your university is fully recognized, right? Let's check other options. In case you see that your degree, let's say you did your degree from here, from Raipur, and the status here shows H plus minus, it means that your degree is not fully recognized, and hence you will have to go through option number 2. Yeah, you can also do a search here. For example, let's look for Punjab Technical University. The status here is H plus. I'm going to open this and take a printout of this page. MIT University. Okay, here it says H plus minus. So in this case as well, you will have to go through option 2. Okay, so once you've got a printout of your university, rewarding university, then you will need a printout of the status of your degree course as well. Okay, so you will search for your degree. For example, in my case, I did BTech. So here is BTech. I'm going to open this and I will take a printout of this page as well. Now, if you notice here, my degree is equivalent to a German degree, provided it is not a distant learning, right? And that is why the visa officer asked me to show an additional document where it clearly states that the degree which I did is not a distant course, it is a regular course. Yeah. Let me show you another example. Let's say you did B ARC. In this case, not permitted as a distant learning course again. So if you guys have a degree which is a Bachelor of Architecture, you might also be asked to provide a bona fide from your university stating that the degree that you did is not a distant learning course. Let's see another one. I was asked about BCA. So let's check for that. BCA. Yeah, so someone in the comment section asked me about BCA. Now, here, if you see, it says in the case of distance learning degrees, the distance learning course must have been approved by the relevant authority at the time of your study. So, in case of BCA, a distant learning is applicable for option one. So, it depends clearly on the type of degree that you have done and the information that they have provided on this website. And that is why at the time of your application, the visa officer will ask you for printouts from Annabin database. So that's that. Okay, so option one is very clear. You need to provide proof of Annabin database printouts, and in case you have some working experience, you can show that as well. However, it is not a mandatory criteria. Okay, and what if your university is mentioned in the Annabin database, however, the type of course that you did is not available on Annabin database? Let's say you did something in hotel management. Let's see if that exists here. It doesn't, right? So if your the course that you did is not available here, in that case also they have clearly mentioned that you can provide an individual statement of comparability, and the process of obtaining that can be found in this link. So please go through this link as well, and there must be some email address. Yeah, this one. So please go through this link. In case your course is not mentioned in Annabin database, you can still opt for option one by providing a statement of comparability. Okay, and then moving on to option two, as mentioned earlier, you need to score a minimum of 6 points. Mandatory requirements are your university degree as well as your language skills. And then for obtaining the remaining points, you can provide any one of these documents. Yes, so I would advise you to go through this link and see what kind of documents you can provide. You just have to score a minimum of 6 points, and that you can check on this page. Yeah, make it in Germany. You can check what kind of documents you are able to provide to the embassy. Okay, quickly moving on to the rest of the documentation. Now here, motivational letter or statement of purpose. This is the most important document. In my previous videos, I have mentioned that you do not really need an agency to file an application for you. You can do it yourself. But this is a section where I think an agent could come handy in case your writing skills are not great. Yeah, you need a very convincing and crystal and clear motivational letter for your visa to be approved. So in case you are not confident on your writing skills, please approach your family member or your friends who you think has got great writing skills, or even an agent. Yeah, but make sure whatever information goes into this letter is true to your knowledge and is something that you would like to share with the embassy. And it's a personal letter, right? So in case you are seeking help from somebody, please do not tell it to the visa officer that this was not written by you, and or it's done by an agent or something like that. Yeah, so let me give you a few tips on writing a good motivational letter. So at first you will begin with introducing yourself. We will talk about yourself. Who are you, and why would you like to go to Germany and not any other country in the world? What's your motivation towards looking for a job in Germany? So once that is done, you can either start by copying exactly these questions as a topic, right? So you can copy what type of work or job you intend to do in Germany, make this as a headline, and then you start justifying it or give an explanation of this question, and then similarly copy this and then answer it. That's exactly what I did in my motivational letter, so that the information is crystal clear to the officer who is going to read my motivational letter, right? Um, Once you have completed your motivational letter, and I'm telling you again, you must cover all these questions, what they're asking. Okay, when you will meet the visa officer, they will also give you a printout of few questionnaires which exactly looks like this. So they handed over to me one letter where I had to fill my passport details, my name, address, and then there were these 5 questions in that letter, and I had to write uh, answer to those questions, and which of course uh, was similar to what I have already written in my motivational letter. It should match. Okay. um, so that's done, and next is your birth certificate or Aadhaar card. Please carry that with you. A CV, of course, since you're looking for a job in Germany, please write a good CV. And in case you are 45 years or older, you need to take 2 copies of this declaration form as well. Moving on to health insurance. Now, okay, so health insurance, okay, here they give you 3 options. Okay, one of the following documents: either you take a private German health insurance, or you take a public German health insurance, or you show them a private foreign including an Indian health insurance which fulfills the below mentioned requirement and starts at your tentative travel date. That's okay. But if you go through these requirements, okay, when will be a health insurance, an Indian health insurance, be equivalent to a German health insurance is when it meets these criteria, okay? To my knowledge, when I did the search online, none of the Indian health insurance providers are equivalent to this. So please do not take, as per my knowledge, please do not take any of the Indian health insurance. The best would be to take an insurance through Expatrio. Even the German embassy um, advise you to, you know, advise you to go through Expatrio. But of course, you're free to choose anything else. But please make sure that they meet the basic criteria. I, in my case, went through Expatrio, which was quick and easy. They gave me travel insurance for the first 90 days and health insurance for the entire 1 year of duration for my visa application. But Indian health insurance, I do not think they meet this criteria. None of them. Yes, I mean Indian health insurance is okay if you want to go for a Schengen visa or a tourist visa, but not for a national visa. Visa fee. Okay, so I want to um, talk about one of my subscribers. He reached out to me and he mentioned that he had an appointment at the Chennai consulate, and he did not carry a demand draft with him. So, unfortunately, Chennai consulate only accepts a demand draft and do not accept cash or any other mode of payment. Hence, his appointment was cancelled and he had to apply for a fresh appointment, and he's right now in the waiting list for the next appointment date. So please do not miss out on this information. It is clearly mentioned on the German Embassy website, which is here. I will give you this link. I will mention this link down below in the description box. In here, it clearly mentions, based on the location, what kind of mode of payment is acceptable. So here I only see that Bangalore and Delhi can accept your uh, cash payment. Otherwise, demand draft is what you need to carry on the day of your appointment, which should be 75 euros. Okay, so please do not miss out on this. As I mentioned earlier, German embassy is very strict about the information that they are looking for, and whatever information they have already provided on website, they are very clear about that. Yeah, so don't take this lightly. So that's on the visa fee part. Moving on. Yeah. So you need to prepare two identical sets of all the above that we discussed today. Since one copy stays with VFS and another copy, another file goes to the embassy. So please carry two identical sets. Carry cash or demand draft, and what else? And yes, be confident during the entire process. And what kind of questions going to be asked to you on the at the time of the interview. I have already created a video for that, so in case you're new to this channel, please watch that video as well. That will give you a clarity on what happens at the time of your visa interview. Yeah, having said that, I think we are good for this video. I have clarified basically most of your doubts in terms of filing or preparing your visa application file. um, in case you need more clarity or if you have any further doubt, please do not hesitate to comment down or reach out to me on Instagram. I have tried to reply to most of you guys personally whenever I get time. And I'm going to make separate video on how to fill this application form. um, and what else? Yeah, that's it for now, guys. Once I land in Germany, I would, of course, have more information to share with you. Since when you land in Germany, you do have to register yourself at the government office, and you have to, of course, activate your health insurance, open a bank account, get a local SIM card. So, a lot of informative videos are going to come your way in the coming days. So, thank you for watching. Have a good day ahead. Bye bye.